Hi everyone and welcome to Valley Crafty Corner. We're going to get into some holiday card making and we're going to be making this card. So very quick and very simple, shouldn't take you too much time at all. I'm just starting off with a craft cardstock base, so a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So just an 8 1/2 by 11 cut in half and then folded in half again. I just took some scratch computer paper for my measurements, because what we're going to do is we're going to have our pattern paper layered, but we're going to have it in the center of the card. So this is cut to 3 by 4 1/4. And then I have some strips of pattern paper, and these are cut from the Woodland collection from, or sorry, Wonderland collection from Studio Calico. And this piece is 1 1/2. This piece is 1 inch. This one is 1 1/2. And this one is 1/4. So that'll make my total of 4 1/4. So we're just going to start by just adding some glue to the scratch piece of paper here. And then we're going to start off with the biggest piece first, and like this is going to be the way our paper is going to go. And I'm just going to line it up with the top piece, or top part of that pattern paper. And then we're just going to continue along and work with our next piece and just put it right up against the next piece of paper. And I'm not too concerned with how much it's hanging off of each side for right now. I just am concerned with making sure that I have it straight. And oops, and this piece is not straight. So just making sure we have that, and then we're going to flip it over and we are going to cut all the extra pieces off. And I have a little bit of extra overhang on the bottom piece, so I'm just trimming that off as well. Could be that, you know, my papers weren't exactly 1/4 of an inch when I was cutting them off of the pieces of paper. All right. Again, just trimming off the excess. All right. So saving those little bits, I might make a little card out of that after. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take some green ribbon. You can use whatever green ribbon you have on hand that coordinates with this green strip of paper here. I am using some Close to My Heart ribbon from it's designer ribbon from the Green collection. I used to sell Close to My Heart. I don't sell it anymore, so I'm just using up little bits that I had left over. So we're just taking this green ribbon and we're just going to tie a knot in this top right corner. And I am not the best bow or ribbon tire ever, so I am just, that's horrible. We're just going to try that again. There we go. That's much better. All right, so that's our knot, and we're just going to trim the sides off. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some little gems down the middle here, and I'm just going to put this right here just so I can kind of, actually I'm going to use my centering part of my ruler here just so that I make sure I have my gems somewhat centered. And I'm just using some gems that I had in my collection, and I believe these are from My Mind's Eye, or sorry, My Big Ideas is what I believe they're off of. And I'm just going to pick up these kind of medium-sized ones. And just going to kind of put them, come on, it's hard to do this with one hand. I think I'll just kibosh the idea of using that, and this one's way too high. So I'm just going to get rid of this ruler here. And we're going to put 5 of these little gems on. So you just kind of want to make sure you've got them in a straight line and somewhat centered. And they don't want to stick down, but we'll get them there. And one more. All right. And that looks fairly straight. I'm pretty happy with that. And then we're going to take some white thickers. These are just some thickers I had in my stash. They are vinyl stickers. I just thought I liked the look of how they looked. They look kind of leathery, kind of old. So I really liked how they looked, and they're really, really, really old, and they don't stick very well. So I might have to add some adhesive to it after if they keep peeling up. So anyway, I just spelled out Noel, and what I had done is I put it on wax paper and I laid it out on my mat just to make sure that the 1.5 inches would fit, and it did. Just before I started using these letters up. And so I'm just laying them out now. And so this is what it's going to look like. And we are going to put that on our craft cardstock base. And I'm just going to use some pop dots to pop it up off of the page. So we'll just remove the backing. And we're going to put this in the middle of the card base. So it's about 1/2 inch of space all the way around the card. That's kind of what you're looking for. And then what we're going to do is we are going to add some white dash lines all the way around, and I'm just using a Signal Uniball white gel pen just to go around the whole centerpiece here. And I use a ruler because I do not have a straight eye whatsoever. And my mat is kind of bubbled here, so that's why you'll see me kind of move the card to different spots here. You could easily sew around the edge too, if you so choose. I just had my white gel pen out, so I just thought it would be easier if I did it that way. All right, so that's the card, and I'll just get a close-up in a second here. All right, so that's the card. Super simple, easy, and pretty easy to mass produce. So I hope you enjoy, and stay tuned for the next card. Thanks, bye.